having finally taken this little leap, as long as I don't have to delete or re-record, this is going to go out and it's going to just be the number one, and I'm going to go to number two within a few weeks, I think. Hey everybody, welcome to Talking Out Loud. This is been sitting around in my head for a while and even on some pages. This is a place where I'm going to explore ideas, hopefully with other people, talking about projects, interests, people's knowledge, and curiosities. And so why now? Well, Laura's on vacation with the kids, and I got to stay home and do my thing. And we were both, last time talking about joy and finding our rhythm and tempo. And this was an opportunity for me to, kind of catch up on the podcast, some of the community building I've been working on for us and what we're looking forward to doing in the future. And I was even going to probably just release kind of a compilation episode to kind of give myself a little bit of a break to work on other things. Because I've been, a little stagnant, a little stuck maybe. But honestly, what that really is getting a little too comfortable with what we've been doing, and actually probably a little afraid of trying something new like this, like talking to a camera instead of another person sitting across from me, or figuring out how to get people connected on a video call and scheduling and all the things that come with trying to introduce another entity into something I'm trying to build. But it's actually not that big of a risk. And it's been a status quo I've been stuck in, which is we have a podcast, Laura and I, and I've been mostly getting it done every week, with the exception of a few times where we've been sick or realizing that we deserve to take a summer vacation or a break or travel with the family. But I'm kind of been struggling with getting started, and that's a theme with me. It's something that I've been working through, but for the last however long we've been doing the podcast, almost 3 years. uh, it, Part of me feels like I should maybe have been a little further than we are, and it's kind of on me, and that's okay. Like, I can step up a little bit. So anyway, why now, right? Why am I finally doing something? And for me, it's like putting myself out there a little bit, but in the grand scheme of things, this isn't a big deal. Like I said, probably a lot of people know that I'm a music lover. I played a lot more music when I was younger. Even dared to call myself a musician. And you also may know that Glen Hansard passed just the other day. Anyway, I'm taking it kind of hard because I love his music. I love him as a person. I had the good fortune of meeting him a few times and getting to talk with him, after shows, before a show one time too. And so it just kind of was like one of those little nudges to don't take advantage, or to take advantage of the time we have and not let it kind of slowly slip away, kind of thing for me. So anywho, I don't need to go into that all too much, but all that to say, like it hurts a lot because there's a lot of love there. So I've seen a lot of other people talking about it, and I don't need to go on and on about it. Um, I highly recommend people checking out any and all of Glen Hansard's music. He had his solo stuff. He had the band The Frames, kind of hard rock, alternative, indie rock. And he had a duo with Marketa Irglova, which we've probably talked about that a little bit on In Residence. But we got to go see them last summer with the kids. So do yourself a favor and check all that out. So anyway, how am I going to proceed? So I know where I am, and I have a pretty good idea of where I want to be going, where I'm aiming at. It's what Laura and I talk about. So my shift is I am going to move from playing it safe, not maintaining the status quo much longer, and moving forward with my projects. And intentions are to lean in to doing the uncomfortable things, but also remembering that the new things are exciting. I like to build things. And with that, it's also that I can create change, doing work that matters, and living my best life and helping generate and create the best life for the people I love. And yeah, so I'm excited, a little nervous, a little anxiety going, but that's normal. And so the whole point of this is getting out of my comfort zone, getting the reps in so that it comes easier. And yeah, I'm looking forward to having finally taken this little leap, as long as I don't have to delete or re-record. This is going to go out, and it's going to just be the number one, and I'm going to go to number two within a few weeks, I think. I'm going to aim small, consistent steps so that I can build the rhythm and, without losing momentum. So anyway, this is a short one. There's going to be more to come, and it'll get easier and easier, I think, as I go. So, thanks for tuning in and checking out this first installment of Talking Out Loud. Oh, I just remembered. Fake out. We're not going to wrap up. I'm going to tell you what the name came from. So, back when I was working in a cabinet shop, I was talking with a coworker, and he was asking me a question or something, or I came and asked him a question. I don't even know. And I was just rambling like I do. And I said something, and he's like, what? And I said, never mind. I'm just talking out loud. And he just laughs, and he's like, isn't that how everybody does it? And I said, no, I don't. I spend a lot of time in my head. I talk through things in my head or on the page, and I don't often say it out loud. So that's kind of the premise of this, is giving me more time to say things out loud, because what I've noticed is it helps a lot to get out of my head and say it. So until the next one, thanks everyone. I'm just talking out loud.